What's up, guys? Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you are new here or you've stumbled upon my page, I hope that you'll check me out and then consider hitting that subscribe button. While you're at it, you might as well hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date every single time I drop a new video. I'm EVE and welcome to EveMas. Alright, you guys, so this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. I'm going to share my top 22 fragrances from my collection for 2022, okay? So let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out here. When I did my bottom 22, the bottom 22 didn't mean that I hated those fragrances. It just meant that they either got little to no play for me in 2022, or it was just kind of vanilla for me for 2022. Doesn't mean that I hate them. I guess I was just going through something this year in regards to those fragrances. So of my collection, I felt like those kind of ranked at the lower end. But today I'm going to share the opposite end of that. So let me also say, these don't necessarily mean that I've worn these every single day, because that is not the case with the size of my collection. But every time I wore these, whether that be 2 or 3 or 4 or plus times, I felt excitement. I got uber compliments. It was just plethora of reasons why these are my top 22. But for the most part, all of these move me, okay? So without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and to the point, and let's get into my top 22. One more thing before we get into it today, I'm sure somebody might ask, I don't know, but my hair is the same. I just washed it and I let it air dry, so I haven't flat ironed it yet, so that's why I look different today, but same hair, just in its natural state, okay? So I also wanted to mention that these fragrances are in no particular order. I'm just gonna grab them, talk about it, move on, okay? All right, so first up we have Gris Charnel. Like, was there any question? Drops mic. Another 13. Y'all know how much I love this stuff, okay? I have like a few more sprays left in this and then it's done. So I have been wearing this sparingly over the last few months because I'm trying to stretch it out until February. That's when I plan on re-ing up on this. February is when I purchased this originally in 2021, which was around my birthday. So I want to commemorate this fragrance around my birthday. So perfect timing too. So February, I'm going to re-up, and I'm going to re-up with the big bottle. I've decided I deserve the 100 ml. The 50 ml was cool, but I can do the 100 ml. Absolutely love this. This is Ambroxan heaven for me. Beautiful Ambroxan woody scents. I cannot get enough of this. So this is definitely in my top 22. Ooh. Musk Therapy from Initio Parfums. I feel like I've been hyping up the house in general, but it is hype worthy, y'all. Musk Therapy is absolutely beautiful. Now, I do know that some people say that this scent is not worth the price. Let me also say that you can find this at discounters. I picked mine up from Max Aroma, so you don't have to dish out the full 300 plus for this. I got this on sale at a really great price, and I definitely think at a discounted price, it's absolutely worth every single coin. This has got black currant. This is a beautiful musk, and this is a musk with presence, y'all. So don't sleep on Musk Therapy. This is gorgeous, gorgeous fruity musk fragrance. Top 22. So I realized that I've been mentioning and talking about Max Aroma a lot. Y'all, I'm not sponsored by them. Max Aroma doesn't know me. I'm just giving you the real, letting you know where I go and look and purchase my fragrances from. I spent my own coin on this. Like I said, I got it on sale at a great price, so I scooped it up. But for 2023, Max Aroma, hit my line. You and I, we can partner, work together, something. But yeah, y'all, I'm just being honest on where I find and search my fragrances, and Max Aroma is one of the top sites that I search. Again, they do not sponsor me. I am not sponsored, but I am open to sponsorship for 2023. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there, okay? Now, y'all know I cannot mention Initio. We're talking about the superstar of the line. absolute aphrodisiac. I could drop mic on this one too because I have talked y'all to death about this one, but this is a sexy AF vanilla and the love of my fragrance life. Okay, I cannot get enough of this addictive, enticing, beautiful scent, absolute aphrodisiac. You knew this was going to be the top 22. Oriana from Parfums De Marley. Pretty girl, flirty girl, marshmallowy goodness. I love this one. So this is my choice over Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. If you told me I had to pick between the two, you already know who's gonna win. And that actually happened in real life. Like, I picked this one over Love Don't Be Shy. Love Don't Be Shy was in my collection. I decluttered homegirl and this one stayed. So Oriana, definitely worthy. Oof, definitely worthy of top 22. Love her. Cavort from Fragrance Du Bois. Now y'all, this is saffron sexy heaven. Y'all, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful date night. Make a great first impression. Well, maybe not a first impression because wearing this is gonna lead to other things, but y'all, this is an absolutely beautiful, sexy fragrance. Now, you guys know that I've recently had some complaints around another fragrance from this house that just didn't perform well, but is as equally beautiful. This one, when I tell you, has no issues with performance. Cavort, if you have not gotten your nose on this and you love saffron, I'm gonna need you to get up on it for 2023, okay? This is gorgeous, and I'm so happy I picked this one up this year. Absolutely beautiful. A Chinto Overdose from Xerjoff. Y'all, shout out to my girl Jessie for putting me on. She sent me a sample. I told you guys a story about this. I wore this, I fell in love with this, so I got a bottle of this. Y'all, this is a beautiful, fruity, it has some green notes, but it's an aldehydic fragrance. So it's a fruity aldehydic scent. I cannot get enough of this. I really think that this is a beautiful year-round fragrance, but in the spring and summertime, this will definitely shine. A Chinto Overdose, woo, 2022 superstar. Absolutely Blooming from Miss Dior. Y'all, I absolutely underestimated my love for this scent. This is such a beautiful, fruity floral. So this has got some raspberry, it's got some black currant, it's got a little bit of spice with the pink pepper in here, but it also has rose and peony, and it dries down as a musky scent, but it's a musky, beautiful scent. This is great for the spring and summertime. Now, I think I shared with you guys how I came about picking this one up. So I initially went in looking for just the regular Miss Dior 2017 version, okay? But I got hip too late. They had already came out with a reformulated version, so I could no longer get my hands on the 2017. So I sniffed this one. I was like, she's all right. Came back to it. I was like, I think I might buy her, but let's just see. Y'all, it's beautiful, okay? So Absolutely Blooming is the EDP version. I want to say there's an EDT version, and that's Blooming Bouquet. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think that's how they differentiate the two. So this one, to me, in my opinion, is absolutely better than the reformulated version of the regular Miss Dior and the EDT, which is Blooming Bouquet. So Absolutely Blooming. Haley from Tiziana Terenzi, and I'm not really sure if it's pronounced Haley or Hallie, but we're just gonna go with Haley for today. I've talked about this scent, y'all. This is a gorgeous, magical, fruity. Oh, this is so beautiful. So this kind of puts me in the same vibe as a Chinto Overdose a little bit. Both of these are absolutely stellar, fruity, floral fragrances. But this one is just the upper echelon of fruitiness. This is gorgeous, exquisite is what I call this. But I have a review on this on my channel. Check that out. But Haley is definitely top 22 worthy, okay? Woo, y'all, I cannot get enough of this one. I cannot. This, to me, I would categorize this as a special occasion scent. But I definitely want to start wearing my fragrances more and beyond just a special occasion. Every day that you get to wake up and see the light of day is a special occasion. So wear what you want to wear when you want to wear it, despite whatever the occasion is, just make sure you smell good. And Haley, you're gonna smell good with this one, okay? Donna Born and Roma from Valentino. Y'all, this right here is your everyday pretty girl, flirtatious pretty girl. Sexy too, kind of scent. She is good. Y'all know how much I love this one. This is my second bottle. So this has got black currant in it as well. I'm starting to think that I really love the note of black currant. But this also has some pink pepper, bergamot, cashmere, and this bourbon vanilla. This beautiful bourbon vanilla. And that's mainly what I get on the dry down, y'all. This is absolutely gorgeous. Y'all know about her. Y'all know about homegirl. She deserves to be in the top 22 for 2022. All right. Delina exclusive from Parfums De Marley. Y'all knew this. Y'all knew this. But I am seeing a trend here, y'all. What I'm noticing is that I was definitely tapping into my ultra feminine era for 2022, which I am ecstatic about. I am a tomboy at heart, but I am tapping more and more into my girly girl side, which I love that for me. But Delina exclusive is top tier, okay? This is the rose fragrance that I feel like made me fall in love with rose. Like, I used to be so against rose, but Delina exclusive made me a believer. And to be quite honest, this was not even a first love from PDM. Kayali was the first fragrance from this brand that I fell in love with. I really didn't get the hype with Delina. I circled back around. I visited her and her sister. I was like, oh, okay. I see what it is. I see what it is. But yeah, Delina exclusive, no brainer, top 22 for sure. Young Rose from Byredo. Y'all, every time I sniff this, it makes me happy. This is definitely an uplifting type of rose scent. This is definitely a young rose. The name is so fitting for the scent. It's a young, bright, aromatic rose. It's got some citrusy notes on top. Y'all, every time I've worn this, I've gotten a compliment. No lie. I've gotten a compliment every single time I wore this scent. So this for sure had to be in the top 22. I love the fact that every time I put this on, it just lifts my mood. I can be kind of down, spray Young Rose. I'm back up, homie. I can be up, and this just gets me even more excited to venture out for the day. So Young Rose, if you guys have not tried this, please get your nose on it. So I definitely think this is one of those rose scents that would appeal to somebody who's not really into rose. This is so bright, this is so airy, nowhere near an older, mature, granny type of rose. This has nothing to do with that type of rose at all. So if you want to teeter into the rose territory, try this one out. This is so gorgeous, so beautiful, so bright, so bubbly, so happy. Young Rose from Byredo. Poison Girl EDT from Dior. Y'all, if you haven't smelled this, I'm gonna need you to get on it. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I am the last one to understand that this is beautifulness in a bottle. So I picked this one up around August or September of last year. Had no idea what any of the Poison Girls smelt like. But when I smelt this or sniffed this, I was like, oh yeah, I've been asleep for a long time. I slept on you, boo. I am so sorry, okay? But when I was getting ready for my vanilla video and just assessing all of my vanilla scents in my collection, I looked at her like a couple times like, should I put you in there? She didn't make the cut, but if I did like a top 10 or a top 15, she would be in there. She would definitely be in there. So this has like an orange opening on top. It's citrusy on top, and then it mellows into this beautiful, sensual vanilla, and it's got some caramel and some tonka bean. Y'all, this is sexy. Now it is an EDT. It doesn't last all day, so I do expect that, but for the time that I do have it on and I can smell it on myself, I am loving every single minute of it, and she definitely made the top 22 for 2022. Santal Austral from Matiere Premiere. Y'all, I love this sandalwood scent. Sandalwood, 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 sandalwood. Sandalwood, 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 sandalwood. Need I say more, y'all? I did a video on this house in general. Beautiful, gorgeous, cozy, luxurious sandalwood scent. This is a creamy sandalwood. This is perfect for this time of year. We're about to go into a freeze too. I'm wearing this one tonight, okay? This is so doggone beautiful, y'all. Definitely worth being in the top 22. I cannot get enough of this scent. I'm wearing this one tonight. Burberry, her elixir, y'all. The girls needed her. She was definitely needed. Now, I know we're all sick and tired and sick of flankers, but this was a flanker that was worth it, okay? This is a beautiful strawberry shortcake, strawberry milkshake. This gives me a creamier, sexier, deeper vibe over the original. So the profile is very similar. This just does a little bit more for me, and honestly I prefer this one over the original. Now this does get a lot of mixed reviews because of the synthetic strawberry note in here. I don't think it's any worse than what Montal does, y'all. If anything, if I was comparing a synthetic Montal to the synthetic strawberry here, it would be this one that I would pick over Montal. So I'm just putting my 2 cents out there. Some people don't care for it. I do. I think the girls needed her, so she's in my top 22. Okay, so this next one was Love at First Sniff. There was no denying that I fell head over heels for this one, okay? And that's Abracadabra 221, y'all. Absolutely love this scent. Now, I kind of feel guilty for even sharing this because this is uber expensive. When I bought this, it was expensive, but they have upped the price even more. So it's uber expensive, like ridiculously expensive at this point. But I cannot deny the beauty of this fragrance. I told you guys the story about the first time that I wore this. Knocked his socks off, okay? So if you want to make a great impression, Abracadabra is that magical friend that's going to do all the things, okay? This is an aldehydic fragrance that dries down in this beautiful musk. There's lily of the valley. There's some black pepper in here too, y'all. This is a gorgeous concoction of a juice. Abracadabra has magical powers. I can't explain it. Definitely top 22. All right, y'all. So for this next one, every single time I wear her and I get wafts of the scent in the air, she really makes me feel good about making this purchase. And that is For Your Love from Mizensir. Y'all, this is such a pretty everyday scent to me. So this opens up with, it's a tart but aromatic raspberry note. There's a lot of musk in here. There's also ambergris and patchouli. Now, some people do compare this to Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't get that, y'all. I can see how one would be compared to this, maybe because of the ambergris note in here, but y'all, this is a scent of its own. It's absolutely beautiful, and I've put a pretty good dent for, I picked this up this year, so I absolutely love For Your Love. It impressed me quite a bit. I picked this over Très Cher, which is a beautiful vanilla scent, but it's so quiet. It's such an intimate type of vanilla scent. Like, I would wear it if it was gifted to me, but I don't know that I would go out and buy that one. It's a beautiful scent nonetheless, but it just sits so close to the skin. I just wish that it projected a little bit more. But this one for sure, I'm definitely glad I picked up, and she was worthy of the top 22 for 2022. Soleil Neige from Tom Ford, y'all. So at the very top of the year, I did a reel on Instagram, and it was of all the fragrances of 2021 that made me happy. So this made that list for last year, but it definitely came through again for 2022. Y'all, I cannot get enough of this. And if you could see the dent in this bottle, I need to slow down on my sprays because I want to savor the flavor for as long as possible, because Tommy and these prices, sir, what are you doing? But to me, this goes with the cool vibes of the winter time. This is multifaceted. This definitely just vibes with the cool weather because it is a cool tone type of scent. It's got some orange blossom, it's got some carrot seed. Very beautiful, unique fragrance. But in the summertime, I definitely think you can wear this as well because it's like a refresher. It's like a refreshing drink, like a spritzer for the summertime, but absolutely love this one. Soleil Blanc needs to move over because she's got a little bit of competition. Not really, but they're both beautiful, okay? So this one definitely made the list for 2022. Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21 from Kayali. Now, in my bottom 22 list, you guys recall, if you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna link it up here so you can see. But in that video, I had a couple coconut fragrances there. I had Holiday and Dolce Garden. Were those the only two? A couple of those fell to the bottom, and it's because of this one, y'all. I absolutely adore this scent. This scent does not get enough hype. This is the underdog of the Kayali collection, but that's fine because more for me. So this has a beautiful coconut milk note on top. It also has some honeysuckle. It's got some bourbon vanilla. It's got some musk. It's got patchouli and sandalwood. Y'all, all the things that I love built into this juice. She has definitely been getting her sprays through the summertime. And really, I really do think that you can wear this year round. You can get your fix of this. Love this, love this, love this. So I had to put her in the top 22 because as much as I sprayed her, she definitely earned her spot. So material from Amouage. So this beauty was recently discussed a few times on my channel. Most recently, she was ranked in my vanilla video. If you have not watched that, I need you to go check that out, okay? So she made, I'm not even gonna tell you, go watch the video. If you haven't seen it, go watch the video. But she was definitely ranked, okay? This is a resinous, well, it's slightly resinous, but more incensey rich vanilla scent. I love her. And she definitely made a great impression on me for this year. So no brainer, I had to put her in the top 22. So again, if you haven't watched that video where I discussed her, check it out above, okay? Okay, so for these last two fragrances, I want to go ahead and share them together. They're both from Rosendo Mateu, and we've got number 5 and number 6. Shout out to my girl Sharita M for restarting this train. So Rosendo Mateu number 5 was popular or had a lot of hype about a couple years ago, and it kind of fizzled out, but Sharita brought that train back this year and put all the girls on. Well, she at least put me on. Y'all, this is a gorgeous scent. You've heard the stories behind this one. Beautiful floral, ambery, sensual musk. If you have not heard my personal story about what this scent did, I'm gonna link that video above. Go ahead and check it out. This is sexiness in a bottle. A lot of people can't get with the opening, and that's okay. But if you have some patience, just, you gotta work with it. It's worth it, okay? It's absolutely worth it. Then we have number 6. Now for me, my personal favorite between the two is number 6. Y'all know how much I love sandalwood, and the sandalwood in here is so smooth, so incredibly smooth and buttery. I cannot get over how, like, I could just picture the sandalwood just rolling off of a saw, just so effortlessly. I just, minus all the sawdust. Bad example, but when I say this is so buttery smooth, this is so buttery smooth, and I cannot get enough of this. This is a gorgeous, elegant type of sandalwood scent, y'all. If you have not tried, I need you to sample this one. If you love sandalwood, you also have to like jasmine, because there is a jasmine note in here, but blended together, this is a gorgeous sandalwood scent. For me, both of these, the magic and the beauty is in the ultimate dry down for both. I love the journey that this one takes, but once it gets to the very bottom, chef's kiss, okay? So Rosendo Mateu number 5 and number 6 definitely made the top 22 for 2022. All right, you guys, so tell me what you think. Was my top 22 worth it or not? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, I do also want to state, and I forgot to mention this early on, but any fragrance that I picked up at the end of November and all of December, I didn't consider it as part of my top 22 because I wanted to at least have a fragrance for a month to get some wears out of it so I can properly rank it, I guess. So anything that's new in the month of December, end of November, wasn't considered. So of course, Fire at Will is not part of this list because of that reason. But other than that, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, okay? So also, if you haven't already, I hope that you'll consider subscribing as well as hitting that notification bell so you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from your girl EVE, okay? So until the next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.